Back next to the Welland Canal, once again, as we've been saying all day, the ships have been riding in, making noise behind us. The boys and girls have been making noise inside the big top. The Benchwarmers took overtime against the Niagara Thunder to get this far. The Ontario Selects in the Midget division have pretty much run over everybody they've faced in this tournament to date, including a huge victory earlier on today. Reaching out to keep that one in front of him, Brandon Winicky for the Ontario Selects. This is the Midget final. The white shirts with the red trim. Occupying the home bench are the Ontario Selects. And the visitors bench, the yellow with the black lettering, are the Benchwarmers. Starting in net for the Benchwarmers, Brandon Bruni. In the net to our right, there's, look at both benches, the visitors and the home team. Home goaltender, as it's been all tournament long, Jackson Roberts. After we went off the air yesterday, the Benchwarmers, a huge dust-up, including Michael Bertone, who's suspended for this game. Oh, that shot off the post from Jacob Sadler. Michael Bertone for what was described to me as a tiny little body slam from Bertone himself. But he is relegated to an assistant coaching role in this one. Jake Archambault for the Selects. Over to the half-boards. Archambault gets the return pass. He's got Dylan Hunt chasing him. Back for James Rice. Archambault again. Looks over his shoulder, sees Lucas Wilms coming in. Gets it back for Mackenzie McQueen. They come back for Rice. Rice and McQueen. Noah Perlick. Perlick works it around his man. Rolls off the stick. Bruni the first save and the second as Sadler's right on top. Sadler again make it 3 saves in a row for Bruni as he went down. All of them looked like with that right pad. Bruni still down as he shuffles down in the butterfly. In the corner, Jared Jackson. Looking to bring it out, Kevin Ward. That shot on goal over top of the goaltender. As Jackson Roberts goes down, makes the save. A player goes up over top of him. And our first real stoppage of play comes 2 minutes, 18 seconds into this opening period of the Midget final. Let's count them up here. That one off the pipe. In behind Bruni, the first good scoring opportunity. They got the second, third, and fourth after that, did the Ontario Selects. Again, they've been all over their opponents. Batted out of midair by Jared Whitwell at center as the Selects get it deep. Back up for Winicky. Winicky. He gets around Caden Wisniewski. And it's over far side for Jeremy D'Amico. Jeremy D'Amico playing for the Ontario Selects. Shane D'Amico playing in this game for the Benchwarmers. Out of the corner, Tristan Lewis. Pulled back out, though, by D'Amico. And the turnover here, Kevin Ward for the Benchwarmers. Spinning, Nick Morin. Shane D'Amico is the forechecker for the Benchwarmers. Down in the corner. They look for Matt Thorpe. Cutting through the middle, though, an active poke check on Tristan Lewis. That was Brandon Bruni getting that away. Bruni straight to his right, and signal from the official is a goal. And a bit of a delayed celebration, but eventually it is Celebrated, looked like Jeremy D'Amico was the last player to touch it. Starts from Winnicky. This is D'Amico on the side. And
13 from Thorpe.
Or is it Tristan Lewis? Over for Noah Perlick. That shot goes high off the cage. 1-0 early here for the Ontario Selects. Sadler brings it around. Cut off. It drops in front of James Rice. Over for Perlick again. They've got Archambault in front. Sadler posted up on the crease. Comes back for Perlick. Rolls away from him. And Shane D'Amico. Perlick lifts his stick. Not allows the turnover. Perlick again. Coming near side. Caleb Wisniewski. Pardon me, Caden Wisniewski. There's a shot. You can see the curve on that one. Looked like Andrew Noble. Letting that shot go. Benchwarmers applying pressure, but Jackson Roberts has stood tall in this game so far in this tournament. Jacob Sadler. A half-hearted face-off from pretty much both sides there as Sadler pushes it back in the corner, saves his energy for this rush here. Andrew Noble forces the turnover, dumps it deep. James Rice gives chase and starts the counterattack. Mackenzie McQueen. Back for Shane D'Amico. Just past the outstretched stick. Spinning to put that one in with Ethan Godin. Godin and Noble deep. And it's brought out by Mackenzie McQueen. McQueen spins around. Archibald. A couple sticks not on the ground there. A couple players waving at it. Otherwise the Selects may have had another one. Mackenzie McQueen up top for Perlick. That one off the stick of St. Clair. And Devin St. Clair getting in front of that. Jacob Sadler. Devin St. Clair again. Trying to push it up for Andrew Noble. But Rice gets in the way, as does McQueen. Mackenzie McQueen has it back. Feeds it through. Sadler had to double clutch. McQueen now with an open cage. And Bruni couldn't get back. Mackenzie McQueen. Second goal of the game for the Ontario Selects here with 4:17 to play.
11:94.
Give the assist to Archambault, but I think it was Sadler who was actually upset with himself that he didn't score on that initial one-timer. Bernie doing some housekeeping down in his cage. He nods that he's ready to go. And it's dropped in the far side. Lucas Wilms. Batted around by Matt Thorpe. As it comes up for Nick Morin. Wilms. Ton of speed in front from Nick Morin. Comes back from Wilms again, right at center floor. Thorpe. Thorpe has Devin White on him. But Wilms is going to backhand it. Up to center, they bear down on Bruni again. Whitwell trying to bring it out. A half-course press, working again. Winnick. That shot just wide by Tristan Lewis. In the corner, Jeremy D'Amico. D'Amico sidearm, that one drops off the shoulder and down in front of Bruni. Bruni goes to his right, makes a good save without the stick though. He can't deny Tristan Lewis on the rebound.
$13 from 6.
Brandon Winnicky picking up the assist on the Tristan Lewis goal. You can see the stick of Bruni down low. Winnicky feeding it over for Lewis, and without the stick, that 5-hole gaping wide open. Shoveled by Bailey Campbell down, and Jackson Roberts lets it go by. Over for Winnicky. Winnicky and Lewis play give and go. He comes up top for Nick Morin. Morin turned aside by Bruni again, but the first man there is D'Amico. Devin Sinclair. Sinclair lifts it, jump ball. Right at center, and it's going to be Bailey Campbell. Nice hustle back, though. Nick Morin able to steal that away. Winnick in the near side, stops just outside of the circle. Back for Lewis. In on Lewis is Caden Wisniewski. Wisniewski comes up for Devin Sinclair. Off the pads of Kevin Ward. Sinclair still trying to keep it on the correct side of half, and he does. Selects continue. Extended offensive pressure. Over for Ethan Godin. Front of the bench, Tyler Duff. Chips it down into the corner. Nick Morin returns it back. Winnicky up again. Tristan Lewis was fighting through, and Devin Sinclair has to go back for it. Winnicky in front off the legs of Caden Wisniewski. Returned back again and kept at the blue line again deep. Winnicky trying to work for the one-timer with Lewis, and it was the pad of Bruni, though, getting in the way. Tristan Lewis down on the boards. Sinclair. Him and D'Amico battle for it. Up for Mackenzie McQueen. They'll change one of the forwards. And it'll be Sadler coming in, going straight to the net. Off the stick of Kevin Ward. Facing two defenders, though. McQueen able to bring it out. Sadler dumps it deep. Perlick is there. Devin Sinclair on him. McQueen bats it back out. It comes up top. Over for Perlick. Perlick for McQueen. McQueen for Perlick. Shot loaded. Comes from outside, off the outside of the post. Coming up for James Rice. Rice off the wall from McLean. McQueen's shot goes around for Andrew Noble. Up top, Rice. That shot just goes wide. In front, it's picked up by Noble. Noble trying to stick the handle away from McQueen, and all the action to our right so far in this opening period. Final 30 seconds of it. That's outside of the pinching Archambault. Here could be a shot and a chance now. Cutting in is Duff, and nice job taking that stick away. Kevin Ward by the defender, Sadler. Closing in on 10 seconds to get a shot away. Jackson. In is Mackenzie McQueen. Jacob Sadler now over, and fanning on the shot was Perlick. Shane D'Amico may have got a slice of that stick, and the siren will go to end what ended up being a pretty evenly matched final 4 minutes, but the first 6 was all selects. 3-0 in our midget gold medal final here on the final day of competition. BHi St Catharines spring teaser in the youth All-Ontario Cup presented by Bauer. You're watching it on the JVI Sports Network.
Academy of Learning College has identified the gap between education and the stressors of the working world. We develop customized programs for each student at an affordable cost. Students can choose from over 30 diploma and certificate programs offered at any of Academy of Learning College's 17 Ontario-based locations. Simply a better way to learn. Learn more at academyoflearning.com.
Brandon Bruni for the Benchwarmers, and the visiting team takes up the net to our left now. As Jackson Roberts manning the cage on our right side. He has to defend the opening shot as Mackenzie McQueen goes into the corner. All the action has been in this end as it was the selects bearing down on Bruni a lot in that first period. Over for Perlick. That shot goes into the midsection of Jared Jackson. Another wind and fire by Perlick. And Jackson's going off here. Almost went to the wrong bench. He took that shot full. Jackson looks to be okay as he's chuckling about it. Outside shot spinning there by Nick Morin. Out of the reach of Sinclair. Devin White chases Winicky into the corner. Comes back for Tristan Lewis. Lewis for Nick Morin. Morin will come up top where Matt Thorpe is. Thorpe tries to shovel it in on goal, and too many out in front. Tristan Lewis gets in the way of Shane D'Amico's centering pass. And Jeremy D'Amico now, as Devin Sinclair works down the far side. They had a player in front. It was Ethan Godin. They couldn't find him. So it goes in the corner for Matt Thorpe, who's going to set up behind his own net. Looking through the middle for Tristan Lewis. Brandon Winicky will give chase, and they'll work around the net to the far side. Noble can't hang on at the red line. So it's brought back in front of Roberts by Morin. Now Thorpe involved in a battle right in front of the cage. Wilms is there. Wilms and Morin. Morin and Wilms back for Shane D'Amico. He fans on it. Spinning now is White. That just goes wide. D'Amico gets body position on Thorpe. Now Thorpe and Wilms are going to fall in the corner facing each other. There's a penalty coming to one of them. It looks like it's going to be Matt Thorpe. A quick shot there by St. Clair, and the blocker of Roberts got on it, and it looks like it'll be Matt Thorpe heading off for a hold. After a quick start by the Selects, the Benchwarmers able to stop the bleeding. This could be their opportunity to get back in the game offensively. As Matt Thorpe goes off for a holding penalty. Aaron Hall. James Rice. From way outside, Jared Whitwell. Icing waved off. Bruni's going to hang on with Perlick lurking in front. And the face-off will come to the right of Brandon Bruni. Looks like Archambault's going to take it. Jake Archambault. Wins it. Goes straight back for James Rice. Looked like he was trying to find Noah Perlick on that dump in. Perlick was right on the crease. Bruni saw that. He also saw Archambault on the other side and elects to cover up. 17 seconds gone in the minor penalty. Archibald wins the face-off back, looking for McQueen. McQueen into the corner. Lucas Wilms was there as well. Comes all the way up top for Rice. McQueen is there on the rebound. And Bruni came down. It bounced in front of him. Running down Aaron Hall. Archambault stumbles as Hall looks for the trailers. Whitwell spins it to the right of the net. Spinning and firing. Wilms lifts it over. Dylan Hunt. It's just out of his reach, and as Noah Perlick brings it down the far side. Jarrett Whitwell takes a stab at it. There's a pair of 88s collide in the corner. Perlick still with it though. Bruni spying the situation to his right. And Archibald gets it below the goal line. Going to circle the net here as Devin Sinclair goes after him. Jerry Rice, it's chipped ahead though by Dylan Hunt. Hunt gives chase, it ends up in the corner. Out in front, off the stick of McQueen. Wilms was loaded up and ready to fire out of the reach of Devin Sinclair. Off of Aaron Hall, Noah Perlick was there for the touch pass, and Perlick's going to get a breakaway. Brings it over, the kick save. Bruni made the first one, and the rebound right out onto the stick of Archambault. There's not much Bruni could do there. Bruni gets up with a smile on his face, still the short-handed marker. This was where I thought it was going to happen. Perlick has been spectacular in this tournament. Bruni thought it was between the legs, but works out for Archambault. And Jake Archambault gets the short-handed marker. Just under 6 minutes to play. Second period. Gold medal game in the midget final. That ball came out over center, so the forwards work back to the blue line to touch up. Kevin Ward had thoughts of a breakaway, kicked ahead though. At center by Tristan Lewis. Lewis takes the shot. Nice positioning there by Bruni. As he gets it off the chest and dumps it down in front of him. 5.5 to play now. We're back to all even on the floor. Matt Thorpe has rejoined the fray. And Thorpe lets it rip off the face-off. Jeremy D'Amico. Back for Thorpe. It comes outside the line. Everyone's got to touch up. And the Benchwarmers immediately all over that. Nick Morin sends it in the corner. Jeremy D'Amico is there. Jarrett Jackson gives chase. D'Amico out of the reach of Winicky. And Bailey Campbell almost went right through Winicky. Nick Morin took the stick of Campbell with him as Winicky gets it back. He works around Wisniewski. Caden Wisniewski into the corner with Winicky. Up top it comes from Morin. He shoots it into the leg pads of Kevin Ward. And now Ward is going to get a counterattack. 3-on-1 break. Two defenders rushing back. Ward puts the brakes on and get it around Lewis. Lewis offside. As the Benchwarmers just came in a little too quick. Face off right in front of us here. And Tristan Lewis, Shane D'Amico. Stolen there by Matt Thorpe. As Andrew Noble had thoughts of breaking in. D'Amico crashes in with Devin Sinclair. Sinclair in the corner. He's got Shane D'Amico spying the play, along with Andrew Noble. Trying to flip it up for Ethan Godin. Couldn't get it there and couldn't get around Tristan Lewis. It's been a much more even game since the opening couple minutes when the selects came out flying. Thorpe ships it up for Jeremy D'Amico. And a leg pad of Godin. Ethan Godin now, he's got Shane D'Amico with him. But it rolls away. Nice job by Tristan Lewis. He beats 1-2. Cutback move. There's no one in front. That's where the pass went. It was just out of the reach of Winicky. Shane D'Amico there. Tristan Lewis in the corner. Lewis with Shane D'Amico. Keeping him outside. Tries to get it back. That's off the defender in front. Thorpe will send it back deep. No one on that side, though, as D'Amico gets it back. Godin. Giving chase to Morin. Morin and Godin in the corner. Go up to center floor. Sinclair thought he had it, but Perlick. Active stick to draw it back. And Sinclair is going to go for a run here. McQueen on the backhand. Now he's going to spin away from the check. Archibald with it again, over for Perlick. That was the tandem that put away their counterparts in the semifinal. Rice down in the corner for Perlick, back for Rice. Nobody camped in front as Godin chips it off the boards and down. And McQueen rings it around the base of the boards. Back for Morin. Nick Morin, Jake Archibald. Player cutting to the crease to try to get it through. And that's off the stick of Morin. He slows it down. Perlick is now in front on the crease. It's played up and McQueen on the line. Wilms can't get by him. Perlick. Perlick can't get by Sinclair this time. And now Sinclair stick handling away from Mackenzie McQueen. Benchwarmers still have it. Here's Sinclair. Mackenzie McQueen again. He's going to stick handle it out up over the blue line. Trying to beat the defenders. And the swipe of the stick there by Shane D'Amico. D'Amico and Rice exchange chops. Archibald from way outside. That's saved by Bruni. Comes back for Archibald again with room to shoot. Elects to go to Thorpe, who loads up and lets it rip. It's just wide. Off the half boards. Final 90 seconds of the middle period. Archibald giving chase. He's got Lucas Wilms with him. Comes up for Rice. Perlick tying up the stick of White. And the poke check from Bruni. And the return shot there from Rice goes off the back of Devin White. Devin White pushed out of the play. Bruni without his stick now. He reaches down to pick it up after the defender kicked it to him. Pass to center. Stolen by Thorpe and Archibald from way outside. That may have been tipped there by Perlick. But it's Archibald with the 5th goal of the game for the Selects.
'94, Thorpe, Rice. Thorpe doesn't have a number.
Oh yeah, he does.
Or that he's wearing. There's 2 15s. He's number 4.
And Rice?
Yeah. He's wearing number 4, or on there is 4.
Whew. Tristan Lewis trying the between the legs lifter shot. Already 5-0 though, final minute of play. Selects threatening to run away with this one again. Archibald. Over for Jackson. Jackson's got Hunt with him. Hunt dumps it into the corner. And Dylan Hunt can't keep it away from Mackenzie McQueen. 35 seconds as it's just out of the reach of Rice. And Thorpe bats it out of midair. Down for Rice again. Final 30 as Jarrett Jackson circles the net. 20 seconds to go as the Benchwarmers bring it up over center. Dumped in by Hunt. Out of the reach of Wilms is the rebound. Thorpe runs up at the circle. Thorpe's got Jarrett Whitwell on him. Whitwell still on Thorpe, out in front. The only player there is a Benchwarmer defender. But the siren will go to end the second period. 10 minutes away from deciding our Midget gold medal winner. And it's going to have to be a big period for the Benchwarmers.
Of Canada is the leader in the fire alarm monitoring industry, specializing in the early notification of fire alarm signals to the fire department. Our experienced customer service staff will work closely with you to develop the best solution for your specific monitoring needs, and our CFAA certified technicians are qualified to perform your installation quickly and efficiently. Be sure to choose Fire Monitoring of Canada because saving time saves lives. Visit us at fire-monitoring.com.
Ten minutes away from the final of the Spring Teaser Tournament here in the Youth All-Ontario Cup. We're in the Midget Division trying to settle the gold medal game. Bruni goes down for the poke check, slides across. What a save going to his right. Tristan Lewis on the doorstep again. We'll see if that ignites the Benchwarmers. It got their fans and their bench into the game. Out in front, it goes for Ward. That one off the stick of McQueen, though. Looked like he may have fooled Roberts a bit. If you haven't figured it out yet, Roberts in the net to our left. Bruni in the net to our right, diving across to make that spectacular save. Down the far side, here comes Morin. Morin out of the reach of D'Amico. Devin Sinclair chases it into the corner. Sinclair. Played out with the feet by D'Amico. Now coming in to help is Morin. He takes a couple whacks at it. Bruni down there to make the save and eventually chopped out and tipped by the Benchwarmer defender. And here it comes. The highlight reel for Brandon Bruni. Poke check looking to make the save. He stays there for a bit, then dives across. What a save on the body. Kevin Ward pushes this ahead as there's a race for it. Morin had it caught up in his legs. Ward is there in the corner still. Ward. Winicki's there, as is Bailey Campbell. And up for center, D'Amico. It's returned near side for Tristan Lewis. Winicki keeps it alive at the blue line, allows Tristan Lewis to bring it in. Far side, Mackenzie McQueen. Off the base of the boards, looking for Jeremy D'Amico. And the Benchwarmers will change up as the ball heads down the floor. Bailey Campbell. Bit of a chop there from Tyler Duff. Mackenzie McQueen. Campbell. Out of his reach, Winicki. McQueen again. McQueen around the boards for Winicki. He'll let it get caught up in his feet. A nice job by St. Clair to play it through a lot of moving parts there. And then Sinclair gets it tied up. Gets it away from Winicki, but Mackenzie McQueen, who's been one of the best defenders from our vantage point in this tournament, steals it away again. McQueen looking over there. And he had Jeremy D'Amico streaking down. D'Amico couldn't get a stick on it. Out in front. And the stick of Lewis was off the floor. Winicki batted around. It gets in behind Bruni and ends up landing on the front of the pad, and he holds it. Face off to the left of Bruni. 7:18 to go in regulation time in the final of the tournament. Archambault just lets it fly. He's got the hat trick in this game. Started it short-handed. The next two, huge one-time blast. James Rice picking up the assist. Nick Morin, the only forward without a point. The only runner, I should say, without a point. Now for the Ontario Selects. In their 6-0 run here against the Benchwarmers. Head in front for Perlick. Nice poke check by the defender. Batted ahead by Andrew Noble, but again, they can't get past Mackenzie McQueen. Over for Rice. Rice gets around Sinclair, the return pass. Trying to feed it over. They've got Archambault on the far side. Rice looking to get away from Ethan Godin. Here's Rice. Shane D'Amico. Rice back for Archambault. Up top, Thorpe spins and fires. That one off a stick. I think off the hand of Caden Wisniewski as well. That one will come up and out, and the stick skills of Noah Perlick on display as he digs that one out of the netting. Face off to the right of Bruni this time, won again by the Selects. And they continue to spread out. 1 point player. That is Morin from up top. That one off of Bruni. Down into the corner. Andrew Noble. He lifts it off the cage where Morin races back. Noble Overruns it. Now he's staring down Shane D'Amico. Passes off for Archibald, though. Archibald for Rice. Thorpe in front, the shot there. Falling in front was Ethan Godin as him and his stick went flying. Here's Rice. Jared Jackson is on Rice. Jackson falls and allows Rice to work out to the half boards. All the way up to the blue line now as Shane D'Amico's on him. Andrew Noble off the boards looking to spring D'Amico. And Morin on his horse to get back into the play. Rice cuts in front of Noble. Lifting it up, Jackson. Archambault's going to run past Jackson, and Archambault trying to beat the icing call, and the official blows it dead as it passes the goal line. A 6-0 score in our Midget gold medal final. The Ontario Selects facing the Benchwarmers team. 6-0 in favor of the Selects. They are the home side for this matchup. Far side, Perlick. Perlick, Archibald. That one goes off the stick, and White in behind his own goal looking for Jackson. Perlick intercepts. Goes up to the point man. There's Thorpe. That one goes off the arm of Bruni. And Rice is in the corner. Rice for Archibald. Hall slides over. Devin White is there as well. So is Jackson. Another active stick play from Bruni as Wilms dumps it deep. Morin gives chase. Here's Wilms. Calling for it up on the sideboards was Rice. Lets that one fly. It goes off the backboards. Wilms on the far side. They return it. Comes back for Aaron Hall. And Hunt's shot just goes past the net and the kicking left foot of Roberts. Tied up in front was Tristan Lewis. Couldn't let that one go as Bruni looked like he was down and out. Again in the neutral zone, Mackenzie McQueen trying to blow past Jackson. He can't. Get it back in the face-off circle though. Walking through, Jeremy D'Amico. And a bit of a half-hearted shot there as it goes off the stick of Hunt. Just been told the Midget team, the Ontario Selects, are the U17 players. There's a number of players from the U15 team on this Benchwarmer club playing against the other Ontario Selects. Outside shot there, just goes to the right of Bruni. He comes down and covers up. 3:30 to play in the period. Kevin Ward, Tristan Lewis step in. It was Lewis winning it back. Ward rushed up to try and take away the breakaway. Ward runs into Morin. Does end up getting chipped past by Tyler Duff. In the corner, Mackenzie McQueen is there, and the Selects are 3 minutes away from capturing the tournament victory. That ball sails wide, goes around the dasher, skips through the cage, and the outside dump, and now the chase. But the active stick again by Morin. And McQueen. Benchwarmers, no answer for this defensive pair here this afternoon. McQueen in the corner. Feeds it through to Morin, who's sneaking off the point. In front for D'Amico. Jeremy D'Amico. Took the shot, it comes back for McQueen. Kicked ahead by Ward. Winicky through his legs, back for McQueen. McQueen's got a man on the crease, it's Tristan Lewis. Bruni's down, makes the save. Here's the rebound into the corner. That's where McQueen is. Lewis. Devin Sinclair. Back for Tristan Lewis. Kevin Ward gets the stick down, bats it free past Ward again. And Jeremy D'Amico slaps that one back to the blue line. That's where McQueen is. McQueen slides it in front. Tristan Lewis shaking off that. Stick check was Sinclair, getting it up for Kevin Ward. Takes the shot off the blocking arm of Robertson up into the corner. Winicky. Winicky for McQueen. Mackenzie McQueen. Dances around Sinclair. Sinclair recovers nicely, kicks it ahead though. And they're gonna say Winicky was close enough to play that. Final 90 seconds of the tournament. Winicky up for Mackenzie McQueen as this is, as we said, the final game. The outdoor court is quiet. Still a lot of noise to be made in here. As we watch Mackenzie McQueen in the corner. Another strong defensive effort again here today. There's the face-off, and it's one. Brought back in by the Selects again. Selects in on net. And in behind Bruni one more time. Seventh goal of the game.
88-94-8.
Perlick wanted to get in on the act, and nifty little move there. Looked like he was going to go back and tuck it open side, and he elects to go 5-hole. In the corner for Thorpe. Back for McQueen again, up for Rice. Faking the shot is the Benchwarmers defender. Goes up for Andrew Noble, and we're in the final 60 seconds. Shane D'Amico behind his own net. Perlick, near side. Archambault behind his back. Back for Perlick. They try and feed Thorpe. Bruni was going with him anyways, but Thorpe couldn't hang on. Thorpe gets his stick in front of Ethan Godin, who's trying to lead the rush. But it rolls in front for McQueen again. And here comes Perlick out over the blue line. Jackson. Godin. 20 seconds for McQueen. For Archambault. Perlick has to hold up. Now Perlick sneaks in, feeding it through, looking for Rice, and it's off his stick. And up into the netting. And once again, our final game of the day. To keep up to date with all of Ball Hockey International news, follow Ball Hockey International St. Catharines on Twitter, and of course us at JVI Video. As lacrosse season about to start, as is the rest of our extended ball hockey coverage, the rest of our tournaments. We'll have our schedule and news and pictures and information of where we'll be. Rice and D'Amico fight over this face-off. It comes up for Thorpe. His shot goes off the stick of Ethan Godin. Godin's going to get a rush. They've got Andrew Noble in behind, but time will expire before they can find them. And the Ontario Selects capture gold in the midget division of the spring teaser tournament. They knock off the Benchwarmers by a score of 7-0. They were huge all tournament long. Benchwarmers took the Niagara Thunder to overtime to get here, but at the end of the day, it is going to be the Ontario Selects better team in the midget division. And the first person to get the trophy after Winnicke is the goaltender, Jackson Roberts. Fittingly, I would think, as selects will go over for their team photo. Our congratulations to the Sundogs in the Pee Wee division, Thruway Muffler in the Bantams and the Ontario Selects. In the Midget division, that concludes our weekend-long coverage of the BHi St Catharines Youth All-Ontario Cup, presented by Bauer in their spring teaser. Our director has been Alex Frazow this weekend, our producer, Gary Morrison, executive producer, Ryan Harkness. On behalf of all of those folks, the rest of our JVI Sports Network crew, my partner Chad Asseltine, I'm Matthew Carrick. Thank you for tuning in, folks. We will speak with you next time.